terabyte hard drives have arrived. So let's open this box and see what they look like. I think I not to jerk it too much because hard drives are very fragile things. So I'll also have to try and keep this box in good condition just in cases the possibility that I might lose it. Although I really hope to God that I don't, because these things are very expensive, or roughly $200 each. So hopefully they perform well for me. And okay, you know, I think if I end up needing to return these, I'm probably just gonna send in a new box because this box is really glued and all. I also just ran a knife to it to make this neater. Okay, got this. I see some bubbles, that's good. Oh wow, the bubbles are pretty thick too. Good, excellent. So this will give it adequate protection. Especially when we're doing such fragile things. Alright, this is where I probably might need a blade actually. Yeah, I'll need that too. Where's my blade? Wow. So this is it. Isn't it supposed to like have an anti-static sleeve or something? Yeah, I don't see that, and that's not good. But yeah, as you can see, vaguely Samsung Spinpoint. I don't see 2 terabytes on it, but I'm not gonna really be heckling these too much because these are very fragile things. In fact, I should probably touch something metal so I don't transmit any static to it, aka ground myself. Alright, so observe precautions for handling electrostatic sensitive devices. And oh wait, it does have a static sleeve, look at that. I don't know if you can see that bluish grayish thing right here. Yes, it does, that's good. So, yes, I guess, well, I really would like to take a closer look at it, but at the same time, I have to be very careful. So, do I want to go further or should I just stop there? And actually, I should go a little bit further. Okay, alright, the metal that I just touched, that was painted metal, so I'm not sure if that's really good enough for grounding. I mean, it's probably better than nothing, but I don't know. Okay, I know that's kind of lame, but when you're dealing with hard drives, you do have to be extra careful. So, okay, here we go. And yes, you can see the details now. I don't know if you can, but avoid excessive shock. Do not push on top, cover or remove any seal or label. Is this 2 terabytes though? Like, that's what I want to know. Like, where does it say that? I guess I'll probably just have to install it and then I'll find out later, I suppose. Okay, that's all for the handling because like I said, I really don't want to be heckling this thing too much because this is very fragile and it was extremely expensive. So I will now proceed to just putting it, where will I put this guy? Put him over some totes. Lots of fun. Okay, So, now what to do? What should I do now? What should I do? I should take a look at the other one. That's what I should do. Alright. This one I'm not going to even bother opening this. So, well actually obviously I'm going to open it, but not take it out of its bubble wrap like what I did with the other one. But yeah, overall I can say that I'm pleased with the packaging. They were well insulated, they have their anti-static sleeve, so that's good. And for those of you in case you did not watch my previous videos what I plan to do with these, well, over the last several days, or perhaps weeks, I've ordered some parts. For the Dell XPS 277760 over there, I ordered some RAM modules for it, 32 gigabytes in total, 8 gigabytes each, going to 4 slots. And one of these is also going into it, there's supposed to be 2 terabytes. And then for the Inspiron, right in front of me, I bought a solid state drive for him, as well as one of these. So I do hope that it fits because it is pretty thin, but this thing is actually thinner than its base, so it's highly likely that it should. Furthermore, the current hard drive that's inside it right now, anyways, they said it's like 9.3 millimeters, and this, I believe, is also 9.3 millimeters, so it truthfully should not actually be a big problem. Okay, so... Oh, would you look at this? This one, actually, no. I was about to say that this one was a bit more loose, but then I realized that's not the case. Maybe I should actually go for it. Maybe I shouldn't. I don't know. But actually, yeah, see, look at that. It's moving around. Oh, it came out. Okay, so never mind. It wasn't actually sealed in the first place. So, again, there's no information as to whether it's... Wait! Something is different. One of them says Seagate, but then one of them says Samsung. Actually, you know what? It's a good thing I actually opened this. This is actually a very, very good thing I opened this, because why does one of them say Seagate and then the other one says Samsung? Okay, we're going to do this comparison and you will see exactly what I am talking about. The Seagate here, I mean, as long as the parts numbers are equal, it should be alright. Okay, so they both say ST2000LM003. Okay, so they both have that. That's good. And yes, they're both 2 gigabytes. I just noticed that now. Before I said that I wasn't sure. But now I feel very dumb for saying that I'm not sure because it was there the whole time. LOL. But yeah, they both say Seagate technology in the corner. So I'm not sure why one says Seagate and one says Samsung, but as long as they're actually the same thing, I guess maybe it shouldn't matter that much. I don't know, just as long as they work and they last very long, then that's fine. But now the big question is, what will I do with these? Like, should I give the Samsung to the Inspiron 2350 or should I give it to the 7760? Like, who should get what? Well, that's something I obviously have to decide off camera. Just find it strange that they're not both Samsungs. I was kind of hoping that they'll both be Samsungs, but as long as they're PMR, perpendicular magnetic rotation, which is what they are supposed to be anyways, because that's specifically why I sought these out. And if that sounds very nerdy, well, just look up why perpendicular is the ideal hard drive you want to go for over those cheap single hard drives, which are pretty much everywhere and easy to find because they're cheap, they make them en masse, and they're the ones that you want to buy. But in reality, they don't play so nice with frequent file writing. So That's why I had to steer clear of those as soon as I figured that out. Thank goodness for research, the internet and all, because whew! If I bought one of those, I don't think it would have fared very well because as somebody who uses lots of files every day, writes and reads, that would not fare too well for longevity. So that's why I had to go with these. I mean, even the current hard drive inside that Inspiron, that is PMR, and that explains why it's held up so well over the last 5 years. Yes, that's right. It actually lasted 5 years, which is pretty good because some people have had hard drives fail way sooner than that. But I'm thankful that that one has been lasting so long and it's still kicking nice and strong. But it's just. But 1 terabyte fills up way too easily when you're dealing with lots of massive files. So these are definitely worth the purchase. Now, where did I purchase these? Memory for Less.